Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
42
Yeah.
seconds.
That is what I do every Sunday.
Sorry, there's.
Why?
Yeah. Just
All right.
like mosquito. Gotta get that.
Before we leave, I'll ask the giants, is there anything we can do to get you out of here? It doesn't seem
She-
fair that...
Has no idea. I have no idea.
Sorry. I wish I could help, but nothing I do seems to work.
Keep saying that, Lilia.
That's a good
You need
start.
to stop.
Save those for the regret tear ceremony.
Can I try to dispel magic on her?
Yeah, it doesn't
On
work.
the Ember? No, it doesn't work?
It doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
It
Oh
makes
my
you a little
God.
sad.
Yes, I've had a few. Oh, it just looks so defeated.
So,
Press-
Chungus says, I feel like we're running out of time. Maybe we better get back to that furnace. It's
Chungus is now the.
It's
the watch.
8:13.
Oh, you're right, Chungus. We gotta go.
Oh. Let's get moving.
On the way there.
Alright.
So does this mean y'all are gonna have to cry tears of regret and throw them in the fire, and that's gonna work? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hopefully.
Like it.
So you return to the furnace, and Seraphine, again, your armor feels like magnetically attracted to the furnace. But there's nobody around. It's just you and this super hot fire.
And your regrets.
Oh, I've got a lot of that.
Alright, party time now.
Everybody sit down.
Okay, everybody sit down.
We all sit down. Crisscross applesauce.
I'm gonna get like a little bowl out.
Around the
You get
campfire.
a bowl.
Brave sweet,
Yeah,
like
here.
pops open like a cork of her fine wine that she has in her pack somewhere. Like, here we go.
That'll be so
Let's
fast.
start
Let's
this out right. Here we go.
We're literally gonna cry out of fires because we're done.
I love this.
So I mean, you don't have to cry in real life. You're gonna have to tell me what you do to try to generate tears of regret, and I'll have to decide if it's enough to fill 1/4 of the bowl,
Oh my god.
or if the single tear is just full of potent regret. That's gonna obviously.
Ooh,
Oh god. Who wants to go in order?
Marcus Neural says this sounds really awkward, so I'm just gonna wait over there.
No, Marcus.
Fair enough.
Marcus.
I'm sure you have
Marcus.
You do have regret too, but you haven't cried about it, so I don't think it's needed.
And you also see the Blink Dog like on patrol, ready to lick your valuable tears of regret.
No,
We can't do. Not this time, buddy. Not this time.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Who
Over
does
here.
indeed?
I think you should go first.
No. I'm good. I'll go last.
Okay.
I'm 70 years old. I got no life anymore.
You have done so much. in
I
your
had
life.
dreams. I had dreams of ships. I had dreams of family. But that's all gonna go because I'm 70 years old.
You got some like. Oh no.
I rule that your eyes are welling up, but there are no tears yet.
Like, get really deep.
Fabia doesn't want somebody that's 70 years old.
Here comes a tear of regret.
Does it work if I'm crying tears of laughter? Insider information.
He's just going to betray you again.
Okay,
My
who's
poor, sweet, trusting Seraphine. So full of life. So much like my Tatiana.
Okay, well,
with this girl again.
it's Tatiana. Okay, regardless of the fact,
You really need to talk to him about this. This seems like just seems like a toxic relationship, and you really just need to sit down and have a conversation with him.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
My
now,
God.
but Tatiana ordered that salad at the
Did Tatiana become a
you used to drink water!
I'm more powerful than Tatiana. I got more stuff than Tatiana. Not me.
Oh, again with your ex. Yada yada, jeez.
Look, Strahd. You've been
Look,
Strahd. You've been accepting on the basis that this is a team effort, not a you effort. So I know back in Barovia, you kind of ran everything and you had your own ideas of what you could do and you came down to the final decision. But here, my friends and I make the decisions together as a group. So what you want isn't necessarily what we want. So you have to listen to us.
As you talk, he like stares off into space, and everybody notices his shadow, like creeping up to Seraphine, and like he pulls his cape up, and they're like hugging.
I'll grab him by the front of his collar.
Oh no.
Shake him and
That's
pull him in. Be like,
What's that? Yes, of course, you're right. We all need to work together. I was alone for so long, ruling Barovia by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well now it's a we effort.
And I do remember that Lilia and Bravesweet and Winthrop reached through and pulled me out, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
Exactly.
So of course, I will do everything I can to work with you, and Airly as well. He reaches out and he tries to take Airly's hand.
No, thank you.
No. He,
No, thank you. You're taken.
he like tries to he tensely smiles and like looks away. But his shadow like kind of lunges at Airly's shadow for a moment.
Hey. Thanks for
We always
almost
loved
getting
you.
us killed.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hi,
You
Seraphine.
did attack us.
Stop that.
Your hair looks nice today, Seraphine.
Oh god, thanks.
I don't need to live forever. I would appreciate it if I got my own youth back.
I just did. Alright, wait, I gotta go out of that. Alright, are all my things on? Hi everybody, welcome to Dungeon Academy, episode 59. Let's see. The group is in the first layer of hell. They need to get the 6th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts, so they made a deal with the person who ruled this layer. If you go get the Sword of Zariel, she'll trade it for the 6th piece of the Rod of 7 Parts. So the group got the sword, and it turned Seraphine into like this angelic kind of creature with a 20 charisma. And the group is stopping at this wandering emporium because Airly has this fiance who died and ended up in hell by accident. And apparently his soul is trapped in a soul coin. And so they had run into some Shatterkai who said that they think the soul coin was at this wandering emporium. And the group had gone to a barber here who just turned into a bronze dragon. And that's where we had stopped the last time. And also, Winthrop made the son of the Raven Queen mad, and he hired 4 bounty hunters to track down Winthrop.
Which really shouldn't have been a thing because he's not the one that he's mad about. One little bitch.
Yep.
How dare you.
Legit, I had that scene from like I forget which Star Wars it is, but when Darth Vader and Boba Fett just like, I am hiring you to track down.
Yeah, I saw The Mandalorian, so like expect the whole show to end up in this.
That's why we got Baby Gnarl. Everything makes sense now.
Adopt the baby Archfey.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this direction of the game.
At some point, somebody's gonna have a helmet that they never take off. So. All right, so you're all in a tent of a barber. And she just turned into a bronze dragon. She's staring down at you. What do you do?
Hello.
Is there a reason for this deception?
Wasn't expecting transformations.
The bronze dragon looks down at you with her green eyes, and she says, I knew that you were coming.
Who told you?
I am an agent of Bahamut, the good god of dragons. She like hunches
Bahamut.
down and whispers, the agents of Tiamat are everywhere. Tiamat is taking over this layer of hell.
That's really not good.
We've been seeing it a little bit. Well, there's a bunch of dragons everywhere.
Yeah. I'm guessing you want our help to do something about that?
No. She says, I know you were looking for something. And she reaches into her tip jar and pulls out a soul coin in her giant clawed hands.
The specific one? Or one of the 5?
What specific? Does any of us recognize it?
You know how like a penny...
I have, what's it called?
The language thing?
No, not the language thing. I have
A hat?
No, I do have a hat, but I also have Detect Magic!
Detect magic. Oh, okay.
At will, so
Yeah, it's
I
magic.
know everything.
Soul coin. So, you know how a penny has like Abraham Lincoln's face on it?
Yeah.
This has the face of a sun elf. And instead of saying E pluribus unum, it says Reeves Wyceris.
What does that mean?
His name.
That's his name.
Ah! Alright.
So she holds it out. There's an awkward silence. She coughs.
Early?
Is that yours?
I guess it's mine. How do we do the thing?
Um,
Do you dispel magic on it? Because I can do that.
Bernie says you could cast a spell. Casting a spell that removes a curse on a soul coin frees the soul, or a soul can be freed by destroying the coin that contains it.
We can do that.
Just so you know, a soul coin has an AC of 19, so who knows if you can even hit it.
I don't know. We have a level 8 and level 11 fighter, so
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay. There's 1 hit point, and
It's
it
just
is
a matter of hitting it.
immune to all damage except from a hellfire weapon or an infernal war machine's furnace.
Oh,
Funny.
wait.
Funny, because we kind of have a war machine outside, I would think.
I do have a question. You said a curse removing thing?
Yes.
Like greater restoration?
I think so.
it's nice having a druid and a cleric.
Just tag team whatever curse is running around.
Curse, you say?
Bernie says, yes, that would work.
Do you want to use it or should I?
Go on ahead. I don't think you have yet, so if you want to.
Okay. Sure, I'll cast greater restoration on it. Try to remove the
All
charmer.
right. So suddenly, the coin rusts and turns into nothing. There's a big swirl of magic. And then there is a sun elf dude standing there in the tent with you. Who blinks,
New person.
looks around, confused. Yeah, you needed another NPC.
Just
Just
listen.
add him to the pile of NPCs.
Yeah, honestly.
We needed somebody to replace Strahd, you know?
So he looks at each of you. He doesn't seem to recognize anyone. And eventually he says, "Where am I?"
I'll put it bluntly. Hell. You're in hell.
Yeah. In Avernus specifically.
His eyes go wide. And he says, I don't remember anything.
Like, when you say anything, do you remember your name?
He looks around, and then he sees a necklace that Airly is wearing. I do remember that. Oh, yeah.
Yay! The gang's all here!
Oh my god!
All right,
I need another dragon in this.
I gotta fix boxes. Boop.
Yeah,
Yes.
backstory.
Sorry.
You're fine. Brienne, we're in hell, in like a traveling thing.
In a barber shop.
In a barbershop!
Traveling barbershop. We're in a tent with a bronze dragon. We just
Oh wow.
we
So
just
nothing much has changed, it seems.
No.
we just released Arlie's fiance from the Soul Coin, and
All right.
you were outside in the war machine. We can bring you in.
I gotta fix the
I was
boxes.
just chilling. No worries. For a moment, see, I forgot about the time change, so I just checked online.
Every time, Brienne!
That's why
Put
we
an
always.
alarm!
That's why I messaged you. Just like we're
I
starting.
messaged you 3 times.
Every time.
I'll let you know though. The reason why messaging me doesn't work is I have all notifications turned off.
Even
Turn
when
off.
we at you.
Yeah. The only way to actually like get my attention is to send a text.
I don't have your
Noted for
freaking
next
number.
time. I have your
Man.
number. I'm pretty sure.
It's off the grid. Alright.
God.
Yes. Well, not off the grid. Just like I check my phone so much that I don't find any reason to have my notifications bleeping all the time. So, but it turns out maybe I do need it.
Well, it's
Sometimes.
I'm in the process of. Yeah, I'm in the process
I can help.
of moving.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I can help you mute threads if you want.
You can just set it to everything is muted unless we at you, and then
Yeah.
you'll get a notification when we at you,
Yeah.
but only when we at you.
Here we go.
Alright, let me
I
get rid of
found my dice. There we go.
you. Yay!
I have 3 different sets of dice to use for Winthrop now.
I'm moving all the way back to Alberta, so that will be fun.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's been too long. I think
It
it's been
really
like
has.
It's been a month, I think.
I
at
miss
least.
Brave Sweet's shenanigans.
Yeah.
I know.
She's just been
Just
hanging out in
you.
the car and being weirdly quiet.
Yep.
There might be explanation to that. She's old. She's
She's not
well,
that
she's not
old
that
anymore.
old. She's not that old anymore. No. Her life has been given back, rejuvenated.
Okay, I got my boxes all set. Everybody ready?
Yay!
Woo.
Yeah.
So, so right now, Braceweet, you're in the car, outside this place with all these tents. So something will happen with you in 1 sec. I just want to see. Airly just rescued the fiance who was trapped in hell. He was trapped in a soul coin, and he has appeared in the room. He remembers almost nothing, but he's looking at Airly's necklace, and he does recognize it, sort of. He's staring at it. What do you do?
Kind of just like elbow Arlie, and I'm like, go talk to him.
She just kind of blinks and walks up to him and curtsies and says, Lord Reeves Viserys, it's so good to see you again. My mother and father have been asking me to meet you And then she kind of stops and then says, "What am I doing?" And then takes off her necklace and hands it to him and says, "This is yours. I don't think it belongs to me anymore. But I am glad to see you okay." And then she walks out of the tent.
He looks confused, and he sees an inscription on the necklace. It's in Elvish, and he says it in Elvish out loud. Do any of you speak Elvish? Winthrop!
The one elf! Perhaps!
Winthrop, the inscription says, "Yours forever." And he puts it on. And so there's going to be a Reeves Wyceris minigame. He doesn't remember anything. So at least once every episode, I'm going to roll to see if he likes something or doesn't like something. And you're going to build his personality based on that.
Fantastic.
Cool.
And just whatever
This
happens.
is another episode of Build a Boyfriend. Here we go.
Here on Dungeon Academy, there are different ways to build your boyfriend. The first way is a little on the nose, and you can talk to Frankenstein about that one.
Yes.
The other way is personality-wise.
Yep.
And then you got Strahd.
Shut
He's
up.
just kind of there. Not anymore, though. He's not there.
Listen, my love interests are two giant devil ladies, so I can't complain.
Well, it's not build your boyfriend in that case.
Exactly.
So, yeah, the dragon is staring at you. What do you do?
I'm gonna. Should we go check on Arlie? I'm kind of worried about her.
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
All right, so meanwhile, in the van, Brave Sweet, you've been sitting in this van for a
Just
long
smoking a cigar,
time.
having a good time.
I had the best nap.
It was a few days. It's fine. What is time in hell?
In the van with you,
Remember when our van gets soaked in blood? Yeah. Good time.
right, in the van with you is Twinthrop, which is Winthrop's severed head twin that got attached to a armor
Right.
body.
Right, that guy.
Fabio, he's with there. I think the Blink Dog is in there. I think.
Yeah.
The Revenge Devil Azzy, who Bracesuit, you've been silently observing that apparently Azzy put the moves on Lilia and Lilia rejected her.
She didn't know what was happening.
And
How dare you?
Interesting word.
and
Yeah,
Az-
you say it rejected. I say was dying and got murdered.
and you get the feeling, Bracesuit, that being a Revenge Devil, Azzy's apparently gonna want revenge on Lilia for what she did.
He's gonna undo the. He's gonna unrejectify. He's gonna unreject.
Oh, thank you, Lord Arctic Frost. Lord Arctic Frost.
Oh!
Lord Arctic Frost writes flavor text for the
I
bit.
absolutely love it.
I can't see the whole thing, but a
Says,
snowflake lands on one of the members of the party's nose. Crossing your eyes, you see the lights dancing across its surface, sending a dazzling display of prismatic colors to your eyes. One of you now has a natural 20. All right.
I have a feeling that that's what wakes me up. But
Oh, right. Well,
That's
Roll for
it.
it.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 3. That's Airily.
Hey,
Snowflake. So you have a natural 20 that you can use whenever.
you have a
very much.
twinkle winkle moment in front of Build a Boyfriend shop.
So, Brace,
The monster manual's the catalog.
as you're
Mhm.
passively sitting there in the van with your seatbelt on,
Like super passive.
outside this collection of tents, you see a flash of light. An individual has teleported near your vehicle. She's like 9 feet tall. She's
Oh
got
my God.
red skin. She's just got one central eye and big feathered wings. I have a picture of
I
her.
was on board with this until you said one central eye.
Listen,
Oh,
here's
fuck.
the people after me. Big red Cyclops lady. Floating skull
Yeah.
with a gem spine. Central ray beholder.
And
Mysterious robed
You-
figure.
Brian, you don't know anything about this, so you're fine.
she's holding like a little stone thing with a blinking red light on it.
Oh shit.
And she looks around confused, but then she looks at your van and starts walking towards it. What
Oh
do
no,
you
does
do?
it home in on Winthrop too?
Mhm.
Oh,
You
fuck.
lost.
That's Winthrop.
I thought it.
Hey, you lost.
Are you rolling down the window?
Yeah, you lost.
You say you lost, and she looks at you, and she looks at Fabio. Then she looks in the back seat and sees Twinthrop. You know, and his nose and mouth are covered by like ninja anime stuff. But
Cool.
she
One
says,
edgy boy.
"I'm gonna need him for a minute if you don't mind."
I like look at Twinthrop, being like,
You see, looking at Twinthrop, you see his hand slowly reaching down for his weapon, quietly.
Which is the
I don't even know.
he
What
would,
is this
I
weapon?
gave him
What is
I
it?
gave him a thing. Let me find what that thing was. I wrote
Apparently
it
it's
down.
like 3 birds.
I
like
found it. The brand of Umbra. It's
Hey,
a silver
Brady.
branding iron that's 3 feet long. It's a melee weapon, so you can attack within 5 feet, and if it hits, a fiend loses all damage, immunities, and resistances for an hour. That's what he has, unless he has another thing. But I gave him that.
Gave him the brand of Umbra. Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
So, very sweet. This like Cyclops, harpy giant woman opens her mouth and begins to sing. You're gonna need to make
yes.
a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Wisdom. Ooh, well that's a 6.
Oh
Ah,
man,
shit.
are you kidding me?
What's your plus?
I think
she
it's
is
it is cute, so I am disarmed. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't have my papers with me.
Brienne!
I'm not. I don't have
I'm
my
pulling
papers
up
with me.
your character sheet.
Brienne, come on!
Thank you.
We've been playing
it's not
for 2
leveled
years.
either. There should be another level on top of that.
Brienne.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't mind if you're
Oh
not.
my god, British. I honestly don't mind being at a disadvantage. It's kind of fun.
Well, you've been at a disadvantage forgetting to add your spells, so I mean.
You're at a disadvantage for
Brienne has been fighting at level 1 with level like 11 characters.
All right, so here's the deal. You failed your save. She sings a magical melody. You're charmed
I go
until
right
the
back to
song ends.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Let me look at your flesh column to see if he's immune to charm.
I think
I think he would be, but I
Not.
don't know.
because
Probably.
constructs can't be charmed. I don't think.
Let's see, immune to charmed. So, you are charmed. Fabio notices. He flips his hair back, explodes out of the passenger door, and tackles this lady and starts beating her up. And once the song
Go,
ends,
Fabio.
the charm is turned off. Although I should see if Twinthrop was charmed.
He has a high wisdom.
Yes, he was.
Come on, boy. Ah, of
He
course.
should have
was.
my stats.
He rolled a 5, so I'm pretty sure he got it.
That's like, if it's a saving throw though, that's like +9.
He failed. He failed.
Oh.
No.
Bracey,
shit.
what do you do? Fabio is fighting this giant lady.
I am no longer under the spell though.
Right.
So if I see him attacking, then I attack too. I assume he's in close combat, but I assume I'm good enough to actually shoot the person without shooting Fabio.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10, and I know I have a plus 13, so that's 23.
13, 23, that hits. How much damage?
Yeah, okay, I have to get the appropriate dice out because I haven't used my dice in forever. Here it is.
Is that a bird?
Yeah.
Yes, I have 2 very noisy birds right now. Sorry about that.
Well, just if
So
you can,
that
when it's not your turn, keep it muted, okay? Because
Yeah, when that's
Yeah.
it's a 17.
17. How much damage did you do?
17.
Okay. All right. So, Brave Sweet and Fabio are starting to fight the thing. Meanwhile, back in the tented area, the rest of you are with the dragon. And Airlee's outside. Hi, Jeanette. What do you
Early?
do?
I
I would like to go talk to Early, please.
Okay.
I'd like to ask the dragon if there's anything else that they would like to share with us if needed.
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that. She says, well, now that you mention it, I can tell you, I know where the piece of the rod is. Zariel had it, but she was defeated by Archon the Cruel and Tiamat. So, they took
We
all...
don't need to give her the sword back.
Fuck.
So,
I mean,
She's an evil bitch! Who cares?
she says,
I don't want my enemies.
my spies can tell you that the 6th piece of the rod is now in one of Tiamat's hoards. One of her consorts, an ancient black dragon, has a small fortress not far from here.
An ancient black dragon?
Yes, one of the
And it's
most,
not far from here.
and it's one of the most powerful dragons. That's why Tiamat selected it as one of its 5 consorts.
Oh, that's great.
That's fair and good.
So it's
I am glad I have the armor I have on right now.
Tiamat, being the goddess of greed, is obsessed with building massive treasure hoards. So this black dragon guards one of her 5 hoards, and somewhere in that pile of treasure is the piece of the rod.
Cool.
That's great.
That's really good to know. Thank you.
Oh, shoot.
Is there... Do you know anything about how to get there, or...
Well, she says everything in hell is relative. So, I mean, if you have a driver who knows the landscape, they can get you there.
Pretty quick?
Might take a minute, might take a few hours.
And I think I can activate a way to find black dragons, so
Oh,
that might help.
Is there a way? Do you know of any tips or anything to get around this dragon?
Oh yeah.
Sleep.
Tips. Let me look at my
Save us from this dragon.
It's a good point. It's a very good point.
Uh-oh, I'm frozen.
Hey.
Uh-oh. No, computer, please don't do this.
You're not frozen for us.
Okay,
You're
good.
look for
Yeah, you're
fine
good.
on our end.
I can tell you that the black dragon has a bunch of Abishai humanoid black dragon / devils that
Okay.
are also there, and that the fortress is in the shape of a black dragon's head. And you should
Not subtle, but okay.
you should assume that there's magical traps protecting the treasure,
Okay, that's a good thing to know.
which
That-
I got from an old adventure,
Okay.
which
well,
I actually
Thank you so
wrote about
much.
in my blog a long time ago. Fires of Dis. It's a planescape.
It does sound like a very old school adventure. Like, go
Yeah.
get the treasure from the black dragon.
an ancient black dragon.
Yeah. Meanwhile, outside the tent, Airly is alone. Airly, while you're out there alone, you see a number of devils gathered around a black Abishai, picking its brain in Infernal. But before you can take in more details, Lilia emerges from the tent, resplendent in her red hat, red dress, and hair.
Lots of hair. It's grown like significantly since like the beginning of the campaign, where it was like this. Now it's just like exploding into nonsense.
Nice.
That's why I wanted a haircut, but I guess that's what we get. Hey, Arlie. You're muted.
You're muted.
I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, hi.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah. It's just seeing him again took me back to Evermeet for a second, and who I was back then, and who I was supposed to be. So it's kind of weird. I don't know if that made any sense.
No, I get it. I saw my parents for the first time in 30 years. I went to that same place I was when I was a little girl, and they were taking advantage of me. Seeing people from your past brings out the where you were. And it's hard, especially if you've grown since then.
Can I hug you?
Of course you can. Of course! There goes a big ol' hug. What are you gonna do?
I didn't think it would be this hard seeing him. So, I mean, I guess he's with us now, right? I just have to get used to it.
Well, that's up to him, I think. He could... And you, if you're comfortable with having him here, and if not, we can just take him back to wherever you're from. I'm not sure if he wants to go back there. Or you can take him anywhere. I don't think that he needs to stay with us. Especially if he doesn't make you comfortable.
I mean, he would, I don't know.
You choose the company that you keep. If you're the person that, if you have people in your life that are toxic, or if bring you back into a place where you don't want to be anymore, it's okay to let go of them. Sometimes life just takes you different paths, you know?
Maybe he could come with us and we can take him back to, or we could, I mean, I was not planning to go back there ever, but I'll go back there. I mean, I cared about him once upon a time, so I care where he ends up, and he should be back in Evermeet.
Sean, can you remind me, can we just, like, I don't remember how we got here. It's been so long. Is there like a portal situation, or?
It was the severed head Sigil door.
Okay, so we went through Sigil and not through the ship.
Yeah.
So we don't have a way back to the ship. Unless
Not
we go
yet.
back to Sigil.
Not yet. We have to go back to Sigil first.
Yup.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can have, like, we can call the crew and come have them pick him up and then drop him off. I trust our crew with my life, and I'm sure that they would do a great job taking him wherever he needs to go. Like, you come first because you're my friend. And I care about you.
I think that he should he should stick with us for now, I think.
Okay.
I'm okay. Or I will be okay. I've had that necklace for a really long time, and it was always a plan to give it back to him, but my neck feels bare. So.
Mm. Give me a second.
And then she walks up to the people who were speaking Infernal.
Mm-hmm. They look at you.
Yeah.
The Black Abishai says, in common, what?
Oh, I was just passing through.
Just kind of grunts and goes back to talking to them in Infernal. Oh, cool. Hey, Chill Room. Thank you for watching, buddy.
Hey.
All right, so back over at the car, Brave Sweet. Fabio the Flesh Golem is fighting the Cyclops lady. And you shot the Cyclops lady. What do you want to do now?
I just want to scare her away because I just want to get back to wherever the party is.
How do you scare her away?
We're still in that vehicle thing, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Can I, like, drive it to, like, run her over?
All right. Well, the Revenge Devil is sitting in the driver's seat. Are you going to scoot her over?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna get out of the way. But before that, I'm like, Fabio, hop on! Yeah, let's go!
Okay. So just make, like, a driving check. I think that's a dexterity check.
Mm-hmm.
Dex.
Oh, how I
I'm
missed
mighty
your
fine
shenanigans.
at Dex.
Yeah.
I'm mighty fine at Dex. I mean, I rolled an 8, which is not great, but I know that my Dex is like sky ass high. So
Here. According
my
to your
8
level
is
10,
like a 20.
it's +4, and that's just for flat dex.
All right.
So,
There we go.
So
that's like
12.
9, 10, 11, 12.
So Fabio throws
I
her
mean,
on the
that's
ground.
not great.
You get into the war machine. You put it into gear. You drive out, turn, and the Cyclops lady's getting up. And you drive right at her, and you hit her.
Yes.
And she goes flying. And she's all messed up.
20 points.
And then
20 points.
She's got that thing with the blinking light on it. And she hits a button on it, and she disappears.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Fun.
Oh.
And the rest of you hear this commotion from where you are in the camp. And somebody just got hit by a car.
You're like, oh, that's Brave
no.
Sweet.
That's Brave.
Of course she did.
It sounds like Brave Sweet.
Brave Sweet is active again. Great.
Oh, she woke up from her 3-day nap.
Yeah.
So you all go to the war machine?
Yes.
You see
Yes.
you see there's definitely blood on the ground and signs of there's a dent, I guess, in the front of the war machine.
Whoops.
What happened?
What?
Explain later. Just hop on. I was getting tired.
I'm so confused.
I'll get in the car and just be like,
Huh.
what is going on?
I just wanted.
Do we still have time for a haircut? Do you want to go get a haircut?
Cut your hair.
Oh, we'll go. Let's just go. It's fine.
I can give you a haircut.
Yeah,
I
she'll cut your
I've been
hair.
cutting my hair for like 100 years, so.
So you all
I don't have hair.
You all get in the van?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just did a spit thing because of Brave.
So
I don't have hair.
you're in the war machine. Twinthrop like quietly tells you what happened in Elvish
Oh.
because he's super shy.
Aw,
I
baby.
Oh, and let's see. So Reeves Wyceris, the Sun Elf, looks around
yeah.
at Hell, and I'm gonna roll to see if he likes Hell or not.
Well, okay, question.
He likes it.
It's
Oh,
like,
good.
okay, he's an edgelord. Got it.
Got it. Listen,
He's my kind of person. Got it.
Listen, he's literally like a fantasy video game protagonist where he just woke up and has no memory, and his fiance just like broke up.
He looks at the
Right?
war machine and he says, "Wow, we're gonna ride in this."
Yeah, hop on in.
Do we have enough
Oh.
room for everybody?
Yeah,
Well,
you're all
we have,
packed.
and if I need, I can turn into something.
You're all
Like,
packed in
how big is this minivan situation?
I will turn
Big.
into a spider if need be. I will do it.
there. I guess it's like how
I
do
always imagined it was like that 8-seat mom van sort of thing.
Yeah. Although at this point it should probably be like even bigger than that, like you know.
The van gave birth in hell and had like another 16 seats.
like an RV situation.
Yeah, there's a couple rows of seats.
It's
probably.
a bus at this point.
Yeah, it's almost a bus.
It's just a bus.
It is.
Just a school bus.
It's like a small bus. Yeah.
It's a school bus with red flames going.
Magic school bus.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, you all pack in. Twinthrop tells Winthrop what happened. The Revenge Devil is a little annoyed that she's sitting in the passenger seat instead of the driver's seat.
Trying to be really secretive and shy, he could speak in Druidic.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
He speaks in the language of the Druids.
Or Undercommon.
He says there was a person looking for you, but they thought I was you, and they had this thing that with a blinking light, and she was like really tall, and she had one eye, and
I didn't think they would
Fabio
come
and
for you.
Braithwaite ran it over with the car.
I am proud of them. Okay. There will be more.
Yeah, you are.
And they think you're me? That's not good.
Well, he doesn't say anything, but his eyes go wide, and there's like lines. He's a little alarmed by this.
Yeah. I'll fill him in on the vision, just so that he knows what to look out for.
He nods grimly, and lets his hair flop in front of his eyes.
We need to figure out a way so that they know it's me to go after, not you.
Is Brienne's frozen? Oh, no. Nope, she's not. Okay. All right, you're in the van. What do you want to do? You know that the sixth piece of the rod is in a treasure hoard belonging to an ancient black dragon.
I'll also share, like,
I
okay,
guess we're
so
off
since Brave Sweet saw
treasure
that, I'm
hoard.
gonna share that and just share it with the rest of everybody. It's like, okay, so you know that one guy who was a Shatter Kai with a cool sword and stuff?
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah. The Raven Queen's son told me to kill him, and then I didn't. And so now the Raven Queen's son is mad at me and sent a bunch of people after me.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Gross.
That's not nice.
I know.
That's so rude.
Well,
So I
That's
feel
why
like
you
you
don't
should
do
know.
gods. You don't do gods. You don't do gods.
Maybe we should go
Don't
talk
do
to the Raven Queen and go ask her to make her son stop throwing temper tantrums.
That's a great idea. I agree. I thought I tried to do that with her boyfriend, but apparently they didn't listen to me, so we're gonna have to go direct.
oh shoot.
So should we do that now, or should we go fight a giant black dragon?
We haven't.
I don't know how to do it now. One step at a time.
Okay.
I can activate my black dragon scale mail to find out where a black dragon is.
We can also just follow the rod because we know where the rod is.
That too. Or we could at least like have an idea of where it is and how far away from the rod area it is at the time.
That's true.
We could have them both going.
We activate all the GPSs going off.
Yeah.
Put on 4 GPS systems, we'll get there in no time.
Yeah, but they'll all suggest like alternate routes that are weird. Like, and they'll talk to you like, that's the wrong way. But all the other 3 are like, that's the right way. It's like, dang it.
They have famous celebrities do those voices sometimes, right? So maybe it's like Mordenkainen's
Yeah,
voice or
yeah.
something.
It's what's his face? Something Freeman, whatever his name is.
Morgan Freeman?
Take a ride.
There we go. Can it be Morgan?
Yeah. So where are you? What's the plan? What are you doing?
I like to imagine Morgan Freeman's voice comes out of the void of the rod of 7 parts.
Aren't we trying to go hunt down the Black Dragon area? Or are we trying to go to the Raven Queen first?
Yep.
I mean, we're already here. It's like on the way. We'll
Yeah,
stop by after hell. I'm sure we can handle whatever they throw in our direction.
So
and we'll protect you, Brave Sea. Not Brave Sea.
So you're saying that right now you're going to go get the piece of the rod.
Why did I do that?
Once you get the piece of the rod, then the next you want to go to the Raven Queen?
Well, currently I'm more worried about the immediate threat in front of us.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be
one? What is the immediate threat?
Well, the immediate threat has been disappeared from being run over by a big war machine. That was the immediate threat. And now it's gone. So I'm more worried about the next threat, which is dragon.
Okay.
But I mean, so if we finish this time with the rod, that means next time you want to go to the Raven Queens?
I don't know yet.
I mean, to be fair, like, talking to her and, like, starting this thing out might be also helpful to, like, getting help defeating the Queen of Chaos, which is the next part of the rod.
This is true.
I assume that we're gonna go around and do a world tour of, like, getting all our friends together and go beating up the Queen.
Yeah.
That's why finale territory, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm like, okay, so as soon as we get to a place where there's a pool of blood, I might be able to do another of that prayer thing and see if I can talk to what's his face. And I'm just talking and brainstorming out loud.
So right now, let's go get the rod, finish this up, and then go back and then get out of hell, and then go find some more hell, right?
I like that.
So all right, I just want to make sure I know what to prepare just in case, because I just remembered that there's actually an adventure about where Vorkisis lives. So.
Oh.
I mean, we have a lot of like people that we can call to help us like go defeat the Raven Queen, not the Raven Queen, the Queen of Chaos.
There's 3 tests or something that you have to pass. So.
Oh shit!
I am
cool.
And like
cool.
getting I feel like the Raven Queen being like all about neutrality of that kind of thing, having pure chaos and lawfulness trying to battle each other out might upset her just a teeny bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get in the van. Who's driving to the Black Dragon's tower?
You want
Revenge
me to
Devil?
drive?
Me, I guess.
No.
Yeah, let the ranger do it.
So Braceweet's gonna drive?
I
have high dex.
I'll drive.
I mean, I can drive too.
I'll drive.
All right.
I'm gonna be in the back doing like a weird half attempt. Like I've never done this without like direct contact with someone before, and I'm just kind of like Hey, Raven Queen and oh shoot, Zahar? Was it Zahar? Was that his name?
Yeah.
If you're
In the neighborhood, just
just
give me a call.
Yeah. I'm just like half praying, but not sure how to do it.
It's like leaving a voicemail on our messenger.
Yeah.
You get no answer.
I didn't expect one.
Are you saying this out loud?
Probably in Elvish.
Bracelet, why don't you make a driving check to see how your driving is? Dexterity. To see if it takes just a minute or if it takes a few hours.
That's scary.
Uh-oh.
Question, Sean, did we take a long rest after the whole thing of being exhausted?
I think so because you went to the spa.
Yeah, we did. I remember because I was like, why do I suddenly have all my spell slots back?
Okay, great. Just wondering if I was still exhausted.
Nah, I think you're
Important
back.
questions.
Yeah, we're going to fight a black dragon. I feel like I should be prepared.
So, Bracelet, can you make a driving check? It's dexterity.
Yes. The natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Natural 20? Oh.
Yeah.
Did you
So
hear
you
me?
get like
Oh,
you start driving
no.
and like you leave the camp and then up ahead you see a tower, a black tower in the shape of a black dragon's head. And the black dragon's head is like
Nice.
kind of scully and it's got two big horns that kind of point out. But also you see on the crest of a hill about 20 or so spider fiends, the agents of the Queen of Chaos, the wolf spider things.
But I run all over them because I rolled a 20.
You see them in the distance, and you see the tower.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna run them over?
Yes.
Brave sweet.
So you're all all right. So you're all riding in the van. You see a tower, and you see a bunch of spider fiends, and then all of a sudden, Brave Sweet hits the gas, heading right for the 20 spider fiends.
Oh God, what's happening?
Oh shit.
All right, make another driving check.
Nice.
What are you?
Yes. Let's do it.
Uh
Uh-oh. That was a 5. And that's a +4, so that's only a 9.
It's not a plus. How is that? How do you have a +4 in dexterity?
You just said it was a +4 of dex.
I did,
That was all it was.
Plus
Okay.
18 dex, which means +4.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
level
That's what I
10.
have.
And then if it's anything else, hold on.
No, I-
It wasn't.
Yeah, I don't
It wasn't
see.
anything else. It was just a
I don't
dex
see
check.
vehicle proficiency. So.
No vehicle proficiency.
All right, so let me look up what happens here.
Oh boy!
Shoot.
Don't
Uh-oh.
This is why we don't run people over.
pedal to the metal. Oh no!
I know. Whoops.
If this turns one of us into a tree, I'm gonna be really mad.
What the?
I can turn into a tree on my own accord.
So what was your total
Let's just all
roll?
become.
Your roll was a what total? Brienne?
My total was a 9.
You failed more than 5, so now you have to roll on the mishap table.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh.
Roll a d20,
Uh-oh.
please.
Uh-oh. I rolled a 6. The glorious number. That should be a lucky
All right,
number.
the furnace ruptures.
Uh-oh.
So smoke is pouring out of the front of your van.
Oh no.
Speed decreases by 30.
Oh no.
So
Good.
the speed, I think, of your vehicle was 100. Now it's 70. So you're all in the van. You're all like, Bracelet, what are you doing? And you just, and you, this huge pile of spider fiends, you just mow right into them. They go flying.
This is the giant spear.
And your vehicle was damaged and smoke's coming out of the front. And now all of the spider fiends are kind of gathering themselves and getting ready to swarm your vehicle. And what do you want to do? And when you drive, when you hit them, do you just keep going, or do you like stop and turn, or what do you do? Brave Sweet.
I think I keep going because I realized, shoot, well, damn, well.
So they're like, what the? And you're like speeding off in the distance. They're all like shaking their fists.
Doing a hit and run.
You did a hit and run. Yeah.
This is turning into like one of those old school cartoons where she's just.
Yeah.
So the question here is, does Reeves Wyceris like that? Here we go. He does!
What
Totally.
kind of person?
Oh God,
Yeah.
put in a brave Sweet.
What
Like-
is wrong with you?
So
He's like having the time of his life. He's like, yeah!
Yeah, he's like cracking up. Yeah, that was great. Oh.
He's like a
hard.
dirt. Do you think maybe he got like a demon, like a devil, like soul
Oh,
infusion? Because he likes hell and crashing into things.
Just
so
might have.
Well, I mean, he might have just reverted into like a 10-year-old mindset.
maybe that is also
Yeah,
very possible.
Yeah, boom,
That was
boom.
sick. Let's do it again.
So smoke is pouring out of the front of your van as he's like, you damaged it. Now we gotta. Come on.
Just fix it.
Lilia, you have a mending spell, right?
What?
Do you have
I know, but I
I do. Yeah, I do.
I have mending.
I have mending.
mend
Yeah, but it
mend
takes a
our
minute.
car, mend it.
It takes
mend
a
our
minute
bus.
to cast. So
Yeah.
it's
Can
going
you mend it while I'm driving away?
Yeah.
While we're driving away, just boom, boom.
Well, can I mend it
Vroom,
from
vroom.
the inside of the car?
As he is,
And
mom.
the
Boom,
vehicle
boom,
has-
I'm in my mom's car.
The vehicle has stations, so you can stand on the outside or on the
Okay.
roof. So you could get on the roof and cast mending.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with Lily and do the same thing to try to speed it up.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you two get out on the roof, and the spider fiends fade in the distance, and you are able to sort of at least fix the dent, and the smoke stops. And now you're driving around in hell. What?
Okay, so we do need to go over there. There was the tower, but there's spider fiends that you've aggroed. So I mean, I don't even know.
Cool. Cool.
I
This is
didn't
fine.
think avoiding was an option. Oops. Oh well.
How
Well, I thought
How-
they'd follow us anyways, so
how many of those things were there?
There's 20.
Or
And how close?
There's
How? There's 20 of them. There's
Uh-oh.
20 of them.
Uh-oh.
oh God. Can
Hold
we
on.
go around, or is there like absolutely?
Well,
no-
You could, yeah. They're on one side. It looks like they were all gathering, and more were kind of collecting. Like,
They're sharing their spider secrets.
Oh,
Dang
gosh.
it. No.
So basically, if we don't deal with it now, we'll deal with it later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I get them clumped up, I'll try to take them out. But like, let's try to avoid them as long as we can.
Alrighty.
so you turn around and you're going back.
Oh, we're-
Where are we
I think
going?
we're avoiding them. We're now going to the tower itself and avoiding the spiders,
So you
Okay.
turn and you head back, and as you're
letting them mourn their dead.
They don't have
When
me.
they're dead.
They don't. None of them died.
Oh well.
Because you broke our car.
They broke our car. They're like tanks.
they did get
like
hurt,
tank
but yeah,
spiders.
none of them died. But they did a bunch.
They're
of them got
licking their
hurt.
wounds. They're tending to their wounded.
I mean, there's like broken legs and all sorts of stuff. So as you're
It's
heading,
like a very dramatic romantic scene when one spider is holding another spider and is like, I can't live like this
Don't leave
anymore.
me.
And the other one's just like, no, I won't let you go. I love you so much.
it's like you're gonna make it. Just hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Brace Sweet
God,
hears
I'm
again.
now
Oh no.
really sad.
And then brace me, and then the van starts coming.
A single spider tear goes down their collective faces.
I won't leave you, Becca.
So as you're heading back,
Oh.
you see a bunch of creatures fly out of the fortress and
Oh.
attack the spider fiends. It's a whole
Oh.
bunch of black
no.
Abishai, like black dragon people /
Cool.
devils. So the spider fiends are fighting the black Abishai, and the fortress is right there.
Chaos versus law. Let's just run in.
Yeah, just keep
While
going.
they're distracted.
All right,
Just
I don't
Run
know.
in, get it.
so you
Get
pull
the
up
thing.
in a parking space outside the black dragon fortress, and
Yeah, we all like
Yeah.
pile out like to Denny's.
Okay, everybody
It's
remember
like
where we
visitors
parked?
parking.
So
All right.
we can find it later.
are you bringing any NPCs with you, or is it just the core group of heroes?
Should we bring
Uh,
someone who's helpful?
Oh.
Reeves, how useful are you?
Oh.
I'm gonna roll to see if he wants to go in or not.
I
He
do
does
have-
not want to go in.
I mean,
Oh.
fair.
What's wrong with you?
You don't want to fight a black dragon? Come on!
He says, "I like the van."
He wants to drive the van. He wants the van.
He wants to drive. Yeah.
Oh my
Talk to
God.
Azzy about that one. I don't. I was about to say something about driver's license, and then I realized that Bracey and Lilia probably don't have theirs. So
As he like looks at all of you and like squints her eyes and says, "Yeah, leave him with me. I'll show him. I'll show
There
him."
we
Reeves,
go.
you're coming with us.
Yeah, there
All
we go.
right, I can. All right.
Are you-
how does Twinthrop feel?
Twinthrop wants to stay in the van.
Fair enough.
You know,
He has a. Does he have a sending stone thingy?
It should be one. At least like one, like collectively they can give him.
All right, yeah, you give him. All right, yeah, he's got one.
Yeah.
Alright, I say, Reeves, stay with Twinthrop. Don't talk to anybody you don't know.
That's
Stranger danger.
everybody. That's literally everybody.
Teach him stranger danger early on.
All right, so the
Keep us
five.
updated on if anything goes south out here. Okay.
I
Says,
want
okay.
to take. Should we take Good Boy? I don't. Like, I have a problem. I want to take Good Boy and also Gnarl, but I'm scared to take Good Boy and Gnarl.
I feel like Good Boy just follows me a lot these days because of the scare of you guys being demons way back when.
No! Good Boy is my
Hey,
But
if
it's
that's the
friend.
case, I have silver blood anymore. So
Yeah, and also Good Boy and I are solely linked forever and ever, and we're BFFs. So
I
And
thought
I
you
got
swapped that
fucking
to Gnarl
Angel.
though. So you have baby
Then I
Gnarl.
feel
yeah,
like
but like still.
That's true.
Good Boy is the OG. So
Just saying.
All right.
I don't know. Do you want Good Boy to fight a dragon?
I don't know. I don't think I do, but also I want Good Boy.
Do you
Should
want
I
your
leave baby
Cocker
Gnarl with
Spaniel
Twinthrop
to,
too?
to fight a
Twinthrop
dragon?
Yeah, that's what I want,
Because
like-
Twinthrop would be.
Yeah, I'm so worried about them. So I'll tell Good Boy to watch out for baby Gnarl. There we go.
Okay. Good boy.
Give the baby
barks.
Bjorn to Twinthrop though.
So I
Yes,
guess
like-
it becomes like one of those videos where there's like a dog and a baby. And
Yes.
Good Boy goes over to baby Gnarl and, just kind of lies there, and baby Gnarl's like playing with his fur. and lifting his mouth, you know.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then
Cute 5 me.
you slide the side of van door open, and you all get out, and you slide it shut.
Yeah.
I guess so.
And there's the entrance to the tower, and you
Oh.
see that there's some kind of green mist rolling out of it.
All right.
Get poisonous.
What direction is the rod pointing us in?
The rod can only get within 300 feet, and then it just that's as close as it can detect it.
So we're
you're
within-
probably within 300 feet.
Cool. I'm gonna look up my stats on this quick.
Okay, should we just go in and try
Okay.
to find it?
So what I can do is I can focus my senses as an action to magically discern the distance and direction to the closest black dragon within 30 miles of you. It's specifically black dragon. There's a lot of black Abishai here. I don't know if that would count.
Oh, fuck. That's a hell.
That's the armor you got when you had actually killed another black dragon, right? And you
Yes.
made armor out of its hide.
Yes.
And that's
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Which makes me have acid resistance, will be very useful against the black dragon. I think Brave Sweet should also have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
All right. You sense that the black dragon is not far at all. It's like you go in, you go to the left. It's right there. It's not
There
far.
it is.
Ah!
But you know, guys, if we can avoid battling an ancient black dragon, let's do that.
Also, it's gonna be really cool. That's a story that we're gonna tell the people that we love for the rest of our days.
Not cool if we all die because it kills one
I'm
breath.
just saying, it's gonna be fun. I guess we can avoid it if you guys want.
Knowing the location of it is good. If we can get away from it, more the better.
The thing is, we know that the rod is in the horde, and this black dragon is tasked with guarding the horde. Also, magical traps.
I mean, I have dispel magic on hand, so if we need to, I'll just poof it. To be fair, I don't have like limitless supply of that, but I can do my very best.
And that's why I'm saying maybe it should be noted that we should stay wary.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Should we try to sneak in there to try to like get undetected?
Yeah.
You want to pass without trace, Brave Sweet?
Yeah. You want to help us sneaky sneak?
Sneaky sneaky?
Sneaky
Uh-oh,
sneaky.
she's frozen.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Yep.
Always. Every time. Shoot.
Oh, hell. Here we go again.
She'll be back.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're frozen back.
Oh boy.
She's a
We
robot.
can't hear it. It's just like,
No. Damn.
we can't hear anything. It's just like,
No.
Went oh that time.
All right, so you're doing pass without a trace?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And it's don't
I'm assuming so, but I'm not absolutely sure. With Brave Sweet.
All roll stealth.
There we go.
There we go.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay.
Sorry, the internet
Welcome
here
back.
is not reliable.
That's okay.
I understand.
We're trying to see if you could cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, yes. I can cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yay.
Awesome. All
That
right,
adds
so
10 to your stealth roll.
we
Everybody
stealthing.
gets a plus 10.
Yay.
So group
everyone-
stealth check. Everybody roll the stealth check plus 10.
Yeah.
I am scared. Here we go. Oh, okay, cool. Stealth. That's plus 2 already.
Wow.
Makes it a total of 31.
Jesus.
What about Lilia?
34.
What? What about Airly?
Wow.
29.
What about Brave Sweet?
28.
And what about Seraphine?
18. You.
Yeah. Alright.
You were like, oh, I think I did pretty well, and then
It's like,
I
wow.
was like, I got a like 8. You know.
You're like, yeah, I'm doing great. And all your
I think
armors.
Lilia-
Don't forget to
Chunk,
add your
chunk, chunk.
dex to that too.
yeah, that was
Lilia just naturally blends into hell because she's all red and everything else is red.
yeah.
And Winthrop, this is a black dragon area.
So you sneak in super stealthily.
Heck
And
yeah.
what you find is there's really only 2 rooms in here. It's a big hollow tower. And it looks like if you flew up, you could fly out through the eye holes of the dragon head in the tower. So you go in and you see there's a main area where it looks like these Abishai hang out. In the back, there's a hanging cage, hanging from a chain. It's like 5 feet off the floor, and there seems to be a creature in it. And to the left, there's a cave, and coming out of the cave is like green mist, and you hear like a sizzling noise, and you also hear snoring.
Dragon snores.
One sleepy boy.
Can we, by peeking into any of the rooms, can we see the rod? Or is it like probably hidden?
The main room, you don't see the rod. And the cave is a bit of a tunnel, so you'd have to go in there.
Can anyone detect magical traps?
I can detect magic.
We can try that. Might as well try.
Detect magic. You detect a blinding glow of magic coming from the tunnel.
Fun.
Fuck.
It's all
like
magic.
35,000
magic to
different
me.
magics. Like every type of magic. Just...
There's magics in here.
And also,
Lilia's a hippie. Lilia
also
sees all the magic.
sense the figure in the cage, the hanging cage, also begins to glow.
What is the shape of this creature in the cage?
From where you are, you can't, because it's pretty dark in here. But it's just a humanoid, a little taller than a normal person.
Is it shaped like a friend?
Make a perception to see if you can check out any...
Would that be inside? Shaped like a friend.
Roll for friend shape.
I have
a perception.
I have true sight.
Yeah, perception. Oh, true sight.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I can see.
I got a 19 on perception.
Oh, heck.
Okay, you can see it's a female and she's bald. And Seraphine, you have true sight, so with your silver eyes, you see that it's Zariel, and she's all beat up.
Oh shit!
No, she's pretty. No, we gotta help her.
Oh god.
She's a Nazi, you guys know.
That's her.
Yeah, but like,
she's a bad guy.
Yeah, but she's got beat up.
That doesn't mean she's not a bad guy.
Aren't we about redeeming people?
Oh,
I am. I know that.
Oh my god.
Like Nancy's my goddess.
You literally send like thousands of souls into hell to fight a battle for her. Just saying, that sounds like a really, really bad guy. For no reason other than the fact that she wanted to take over the hell. And those were good souls. So I'm just saying.
I killed a lot of souls, and I don't know if they were good or bad. What does that say about me?
Did you, though?
Yeah, I did. I killed a lot of people.
I don't like it.
I know, but if anyone can be redeemed, I have to try.
Fun.
My goddess demands this of me! Can I try, at least? Just, like, see what's going on.
I mean, she'll want to get her sword back, yeah?
Sure.
Okay, we can, like, get the rod and, like, circle back. I know I have to give the sword back, but at the end
I'm just trying to figure out why is
Zariel here? Yeah.
Because she got captured.
Well, she lost to Tiamat.
Yep.
Well, shit. I mean, well, if one evil person's fighting another evil person, then they're clearly not on the same side. I mean, lesser evil.
That doesn't mean they want to party with us, though.
They don't have to party with us. They just gotta, learn from their actions, like in everyone else. Defeat makes humility real.
Also, she's been doing this for a very long time, and you did it for, like, a week?
It felt like years. It literally, every second that passed was, I'm pretty sure, an actual year. If you want to go get the rod, we can do that first and then circle back. But I feel like I'd be letting Umbra down if I didn't at least try.
I don't know what the sword is about.
I know, I'm kind of scared. I really like it. I don't want to be selfish, but like I really like it.
It's not even
Well,
that.
I heard
It's the
tales of
sword-
her being an angel that went to hell to fight devils, and then became the ruler of here because she brought a bunch of souls down to take over the place, and became demonic in the process.
But once an angel, always an angel. Forget about your past.
Now, I
call them
slept through a
fallen
lot of my
angels for a
angels.
reason.
She's still.
Yeah.
What I mean is the sword itself is good and it immediately attuned to you because it deems you worthy. What will happen if it's given to Zariel?
Well, we'll see if she's worthy.
We won't give it to her.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm not saying we gotta get it back, but like...
I don't trust her. She literally has tried. We have heard from multiple people that she's evil and she has trapped good and like normal people in souls.
Okay.
And she hasn't tried to redeem herself. You have. And that's why I trust you. Because you've tried to work yourself out from being that person. She's still doing it, you know, right? Just because she's captured doesn't mean that she wasn't still doing it beforehand.
Well, I didn't want to get out of it for me. I did it because you guys believed in me. And
what if we asked?
We can try. Is there
We could
anyone
just ask. He's like, do you want to be redeemed? She could be like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then we just leave her.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
It's like, do you want to be a good? Because if you're a good, then you can get out. But if you're not, sucks to suck, I guess.
Is anyone in the room with Zariel?
I don't know exactly how that. Oh, fun.
It's an empty room. It's
everything
just,
froze.
It's just you, and in the back there's the hanging cage where Zariel is.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of like whisper across. Be like, hey Zariel.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
You just hear like labored breathing, like she's barely alive.
Do you want to be redeemed by a god?
She kind of like just continues breathing.
She's like, I see no god up here other than me.
I'm doing God's will as I kill everybody around me.
God smite, bitch. Okay. You know what? We'll come back to this then. The rod's more important. I'm not gonna risk our journey, but I would like to come back.
Okay.
So let's go get that rod. Well, actually, hang on. Zariel, do you know where the traps are?
Do you know where the traps are? Let me just see if she can summon the strength to and do anything. Oh, okay. What can she say? Beware the mist.
Okay. I'll come back. We're gonna do something real fast. But like, I totally have you. I'll be right back.
I just realized something.
What?
She won't be the one to give us the rod, and therefore you don't have to finish the transaction.
So I'm saying we can just leave her here and go on our merry way.
What Umbra told me.
This is just one less evil Nazi to care of, you know?
What?
It's a long story. Okay, fine. Let's go get the rod.
And I'm like, what's a Nazi?
I'm gonna come back though. I'm coming back.
So the mist, that's clearly the green.
Yeah, that's the green stuff.
There's a cave tunnel full of green mist. What do you do?
Can we get rid of it?
Maybe we can blow some winds on it?
My first thing, I'll cast my gust cantrip and see if it moves back.
So yeah, you cast Gust. Yeah, it does blow the mist whoosh, away.
Nice.
Cool. I'll just. It's a quieter one, so I'll just continue doing that a little bit, like as we.
Okay. So use your cantrip and you move the mist away, and the group kind of follows behind you.
I guess.
The tunnel goes like 15 feet, and then it opens up into an interior cave. So there's a lake, kind of green, sizzling liquid. In the center, there's a stone island, which is just full of gold and treasures.
Oh, shit.
And lying on it is a sleeping, enormous black dragon.
Cool.
Great.
Is there any sign of what looks to be a piece of the rod? Or do we have to swim in gold like Scrooge McDuck?
Probably. Bilbo Baggins this shit.
Yeah.
Make a perception, I guess.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you got good perception.
Ooh. That is 27.
Jesus Christ.
27?
Yes.
Yeah, you see it sticking in.
Cool.
I knew she'd find it.
Nice.
It has like a glowing like video game marker on it.
Yep.
Also, you see a magic item.
It's slightly more pixelated than everything else around it.
Yeah, it's like those old Disney.
It just has like glowing
You know, like in old
dust
cartoons
particles.
where like it's like, oh, they're gonna use that object.
Yeah.
So it has, like, a little bit more animated.
Okay, so
Yeah.
There's that distinct sound of
with the roll percentile.
percentile.
On our we're gonna roll on the magic item table from the Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We've got a 77.
Nice.
77. Let's see, what are the choices here? 77. Oh! You see a stone. A glowing stone.
This is a glowing rock. Cool. I mean, cool. I don't know.
Hi, Phoenix.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Hello.
Dude, we can we go?
Oh,
get
hi.
It's still episode 6 and everybody met us.
Phoenix has been started watching this from the beginning, so he's on episode 6 right now.
Good luck. It's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
I know.
Have fun.
Those first ones don't have a lot to do with what's going on now. So
No,
Yeah.
very much changed. I feel like I've gotten better at figuring out who Winthrop is too, so that's good.
they're really weird and wacky. I remember one with the knoll, which was really questionable.
Oh god, yeah, that was.
That one has
Let's not ever talk about that again.
We were doing okay. We're figuring out our dynamic.
Thank you, Phoenix, for the bits, and hi, Germ DM. So since you spent 1,000 bits, that means somebody here gets a natural 20. I will roll for it.
Don't forget, Arlie's got her.
It is Seraphine. Seraphine is a natural 20 that she can use at any time.
It's just trying to redeem the irredeemable, so she
You know
gets
what? Everyone gets it, okay?
Just saying.
Thank you, Phoenix. Thank you very much.
Okay.
all right.
I'm sure, Phoenix, you've had takoyaki, right? So Phoenix lives in Japan, I think. So.
Should I try to go over there and get it? I can fly.
Yes, there's a weird sizzling lake and an island with a pile of treasure and a black dragon sleeping on the pile. You can see the piece of the rod sticking out right by where the dragon is. There's also a glowing stone.
Okay.
Do you want me to get everyone over there? Or like, should I try to go like sneak over and grab it?
How far away is it?
I think one of us can do it, and then we just.
Yeah, how far away is it?
How far away? It's 50 feet.
I can fly 90 feet.
Oh yeah, you have wings now.
Yeah, I can fly!
I forgot.
I'm super excited!
I was thinking, like, Lilia, you have mage hand, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a
That
good idea.
might work, but is if
That's a long distance.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I
think-
I need to get closer.
Do you want me to carry you? You're tiny.
Just be careful.
Okay. I mean, we're sneaking. We're stealthing.
Yeah.
We're gonna stealth fly. Okay.
You still have that +10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both of you, I do have a quick question for both.
Also,
of you.
I can also
ahead.
fly.
Oh yeah.
Do you have
I have butterfly wings.
any resistances?
Necrotic and radiant. That's
Fire
it.
and poison.
Okay. Okay. Gonna learn a thing quick. Hold on.
Oh shoot. Hang on. Let me Should I give us some dex checks, like some boost to make sure we can sneak properly? Do you want me to try? I don't want to wake it up, because if it does, we're fucked.
Okay, so I can only choose one of you for that.
Do Lilia. She's tiny.
I'm pretty small, and I think I can get there without like disturbing.
Okay.
Do it, Arlene.
It's just I think that it would make it harder if we were both to go because there's two of us and I'll make more
Okay.
noise. Yeah.
No problem. Then
Go
That's
little,
fair,
go
but
little
I'm gonna
gnome.
do a little thing quick
Okay.
and cast protection from energy on you for acid.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. Okay, that's a good idea.
Do you want to do
That'll last an hour and you'll have resistance to acid. Specifically,
Okay, great.
it is concentration on my part though.
That's okay. We'll keep you shielded over here. Okay.
Oh, do you want to do enhanceability?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay. I'll cast it. Do you want the Cat's Grace?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll cast Enhanceability, 2nd level, and give Lilia Cat's Grace so she has advantage on dexterity checks.
Okay, here we go. We ready?
Yeah. Also, you don't. If you fall 20 feet, you have advantage. You don't take damage. So that should help. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm gonna fly over there, and I'm gonna try to sneak the rod out of the dragon.
And
So,
I'm scared.
Lilia, you unfurl your butterfly wings. You take flight. You see the 6th piece of the rod. You have 5 pieces assembled. Once you get the 6th one, there's only 1 left. You're almost done. Once you get this piece, you can go to the Citadel of Chaos and try to get the final piece. So you fly and I guess make a stealth check.
Ready for me, guys.
Ah!
That's gonna be
Is Pass Without Trace still on?
It's only when she's within 30 feet, I think.
no.
It's when it's cast that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So.
Here, I'll pull up Pass Without Trace just to make sure. Because I'm scared all of a sudden.
without a trace, it's 22 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, 'cause I gave you advantage.
Well,
Trying to
we
make sure
should, Pass Without a Trace.
But it is a dragon.
We should check Pass Without a Trace because
Yeah.
I just looked at
I'm
the
not-
passive perception and it's higher than that. So.
It's higher than that? Oh my
Lasts
god!
up
It's
to
a
an hour.
dragon. It's a dragon. It's
Yeah.
a dragon.
Alright.
So
It lasts
Well,
up
it's-
to an hour, and
I'm not sure if it stacks with anything though.
Pass Without a Trace.
It doesn't matter.
has a +10 bonus to Dex stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical
Oh, this
means.
is it's a concentration spell.
It is.
The duration. Each creature you choose when you cast it. Okay. Yeah. So as long as you're concentrating, you're okay.
I'm
So it's
concentrating.
32.
Okay. So
Thank God.
So you don't wake the dragon up, but these cheesy, old school, unfair effects kick in.
No!
Right, first
Beautiful.
thing, the poison, yes, over the thing does 8 points of poison to you.
You have resistance to that.
So you take
So
4.
4. Okay.
Second, as soon as you start going over the lake, you find that you can't keep your eyes open.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So make a perception with disadvantage because you're
Okay.
flying. To
Is
see
this
if
a
you-
magical effect?
I guess it's just a thing.
Oh, shit.
There's no save, no nothing. It's 2nd edition. So you're flying, right? So make a perception at disadvantage to see if you fly into the lake or if you fly into the dragon. Or if you just fly.
Perception, right? Okay, so hold on. If it's a magical effect, I'm a gnome, so I have resistance to magical effects.
So there's no save
magical
or anything.
Save. Okay. All right, that's fine.
You just realize this is like a really cheesy place. Tiamat.
I got a 10.
Oh, that's horrible.
Okay, so like which direction? You gave her 3 options.
I'll roll. So 1 through 3 is the. Oh, come on! You guys watching horror in slow motion as Lilia flies and suddenly gets like whoa, and just crashes right into the black dragon.
Oh no!
Great.
Who suddenly like wakes up, lets out a rumbling roar that shakes the whole place. So let's all roll initiative.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
What's my initiative? +2.
I don't like going first.
My initiative is +3. Damn it.
All right. What did Lilia get?
I got a 16.
And you know this is one of Tiamat's boyfriends, which makes it one of the most powerful dragons.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I got that with ancient.
Fuck!
Winthrop, what'd you get?
22.
That's good. What about Aralee?
10.
What about Brave Sweet?
13.
Oh shit! It's probably like 30,
And what about Seraphine?
20.
Winthrop, you get to go. You see Lilia crash. Something went wrong. Lilia has crashed into the black dragon.
Right. Okay. Thing is, I don't know what's about to happen with the dragon, so I don't know what to do.
Distract it.
How?
Get the rod distracted. Get out.
Can I tell if it was the lake thing that ended up doing whatever it did to...
Always happens to me too. It's never.
Yeah, you know something went wrong when she started flying over the lake.
Cool. I don't think this...
And you also remember that Lily is the center of the multiverse, and if she dies, the whole
Yeah.
multiverse might.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm gonna go...
Thanks for reminding me, Sean.
That's why I wanted to go with you.
Cool, this is not concentration.
I thought it was gonna be better.
This is not concentration. So right now, I'm going to cast on all of the people in here, Water Walk, so we can run across this weird acid lake.
Okay.
God.
Good in case we end up hitting it.
How do you fight a dragon?
You run. You fucking run.
So
How did we do this the first time, guys? I don't even know.
It wasn't ancient. That's why. It was just like a baby.
Scotty,
how
yeah,
far-
Seraphine did get temporary hit points from the
Yeah,
spot.
that's why I have like 100.
how far away is Lilia from us right now from that, though?
However far the dragon is, because she flew right into
I
it.
Yeah,
know,
it
and
was
that's-
50 feet. It was.
Is it a way for me to maneuver myself to be within 30 feet of her?
Well, you can walk on the acid, so yeah.
Yeah, I want to make it so that she's in the water walk range.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
when I cast that.
Oh. Well. So you wouldn't have
If
water
not,
walk.
I
You'd
won't.
have to dive into the acid. And...
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying if I can't, I won't cast it on her. But
Okay.
I'm going. I wanted to see if I could.
I mean, you take a lot of acid damage. That's all.
Yeah.
And so, do you want to do that? Dive into the acid?
How long is the lake?
Well, from where you are to where the dragon is 50 feet, so it's got to be like 30, 35 feet of acid.
And how far can one long jump?
You're gonna go in?
How far can one long jump?
I would assume with like Usain Bolt, he can do like 10, 15. Like, just off the top of my head.
How could this happen to me?
Winthrop, you like Usain Bolt? It's like there's a formula for it.
I know, and that's why I'm asking. I haven't.
Let me look. Jumping.
Impersonator tries to say person B from
have
a
an
giant
idea.
ancient dragon. How long does he long jump?
Movement.
It's a very important question.
Jumping. 182 and 190.
Scottyhood is saying long jump is the amount of feet equal to your strength score.
Oh, there you go. Cool. Thank you, Scotty.
He's just like the master of all D&D.
Awesome.
Nah, I love him.
Scotty's great.
High jump is your strength modifier. I love how we know this. Like, there's like an Olympic D&D game going on.
Somebody make a one-shot of the Olympic Games.
That would be
Maybe
cool,
that will
actually.
be our characters after the Rodisum parts. We just joined the Olympics.
Olympics, yeah.
That'd be really fun.
If we had the water walk, we could do like the Fern Gully, like running across.
I will tempt you, Scotty. Do it.
Do it.
So, Winthrop, what do you want to do?
So, my strength score is 14.
That's
So that would
14.
get me 14 feet across.
And you would be, let's see, 50 feet, right? So
Well, you said 40 feet?
36. You'd be 36 feet away.
She's on top of the black dragon, so.
Yeah, but I just want to get within 30 feet of her.
We'll say you could just, because there's probably some shore that you could. Whoop. So you want to do it while you're jumping through the air?
Yes.
It's okay. I can get out of there.
All right.
No, I just want to make sure that if you end up not flying anymore, you can land on acid water and be fine. That's my goal right now.
Okay.
I want everyone to be within 30 feet of me. So I'm going to jump, cast it, and Blessing of the Raven Queen back. That's my idea.
All right. So you gonna do that? So you
I can
run.
do that?
Yeah. So you're gonna run and jump over the lake and cast. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, casting water walk. That's my
So-
goal.
You start to run and you
Uh-huh.
jump, and as you start to soar over the lake, suddenly the cheesy second edition TSR magic kicks in.
No!
Forces your eyes closed. So the question is, do you have to be able to see?
Second edition, you come to bite me in the ass once again.
So
For water walk?
for water walk.
There's a reason everybody stopped playing second edition.
Yeah, because it sucks. I will die on this hill.
Shit. That's deep.
This
Yeah,
is
I do have to see, but I do need to check a thing based on that.
All Thaco's fault.
Based on this knowledge, I need to check a thing.
all right. Water walk. Oh, here it is.
It does. I do need to see. I just need to check another thing.
Yeah.
Shit. You gonna die right in that acid.
Not if I have anything to say about
Well,
it.
I think you have Black Dragon Scale, right? That probably gives you at least resistance to acid, right?
It does give me resistance to acid. I'm just trying to remember another thing, and I
don't think this dragon's gonna like that you're wearing a Black Dragon Scale suit of armor.
Yeah.
No, probably not. And you know what?
Oh, hold
Better
on.
to target
Does it
me
think-
than the
does it
center of
think
the
it's his
universe.
baby?
so-
Is it like, oh yes, my son, you've returned from the war.
My nephew.
is currently being worn by. Okay. I just need to know what the Blessing of the Raven Queen teleportation ability gives me because I need to know if I need to see for that too.
I can look at
Blessing. of the
Winthrop, have any blind sight?
No, I don't think.
It's like a druid thing.
What is Blessing of the Raven Queen? What
You
book
can
is it?
actually
It's teleport 15 feet.
to an unoccupied space you can see.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Game
My
yeah.
automatic, if I close my eyes and I can't open them up, I'm immediately spreading my wings so I can drift.
You have wings?
Huh?
Avernus drift.
Where'd you get
You
the
gave me
wings?
wings, Sean. You said I couldn't fly, but I can. I can.
Glide, yeah.
Like Batman.
You got that from what was that? How did
Demon transfusion.
It was a weird
demon
demon
blood.
thing.
The
It wasn't
blood.
the demon blood. That was the head.
Oh.
It was grafted onto my back.
Okay.
Yes.
So you
And
jumped
that's
through.
when my ears ran away. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That happened.
That's
Do you remember
right.
this?
Yeah.
And
No.
I asked about my abilities, and
Like, what the
everything
heck?
with that. You
My
said I still
ear-
have the wings, but not the additional demon abilities.
Okay.
Fran, my ears like detached from my head and ran away, and then we cut off the legs that grew on my ears and attached them back on. And now Lilia has little like divots in her ear where they got cut off.
What the heck? What the heck?
Yes, exactly.
So Winthrop, you jump. You realize you can't cast your spells. Your eyes are forced closed, and your wings come out, and you glide towards Lilia and the Black Dragon. So make a perception with disadvantage.
I look even more like a dragon now.
Yeah, you flying.
Well,
Aw,
you are
that would've been
Batman.
sick, but the disadvantage makes it only a 12.
12.
Instead, yes, thanks to the disadvantage. The other one's a nat 20.
Well,
Oh,
any dungeon masters watching would know that the best thing to do here would be to have Winthrop fly right into the mouth.
oh no.
I think that would kind of be cool though. I'm just saying.
So-
you can kill it from the
Listen,
inside.
if I end up in the mouth, I'm teleporting right out of there.
No, but kill it from the inside.
So I'm gonna
Yes.
say it opened its mouth to roar
I mean,
because
You don't
Lilia
have to
bumped into
pierce
it.
its heavy
It opened
hide.
its mouth to yawn because it was just
Oh,
jostled
Scotty
away.
Hood donated 1,000.
Thank you, Scotty.
Whoa!
Hold on, let's see who gets the.
Just gave me a grotesque idea. Let's
who-
do it.
Thank you, Bork. You
Chloe
saved
got
my
one,
life.
and who else got one already?
I
did.
Callie.
Oh, okay, so let's see. Hold on, let me roll again. Oh, it is Aya. Lilia.
There we go.
Natural
There we
20.
go.
Thank
Oh,
you
yeah.
very,
There
very
we
much,
go.
Scotty. Thank you.
Thank you,
Scotty, he's trying to save us from dying.
So you all watch in horror as Winthrop flies right
It's like,
into
this is fine.
the
This
mouth
is
of
fine.
the dragon. And so Winthrop,
That-
you're in its mouth, and it's like you bump into the roof of its mouth, and you know,
Cool.
in its throat, it's got the where it can breathe acid. You can kind of hear the
Mhm.
acid sizzling.
Was that considered my movement?
Yeah. What's your glide speed?
I don't know. You never gave that to me.
Well, I mean, moving 50, 60 feet, that's a double move, so. If you
Because
have
I
any,
jumped and that was my movement.
do you have any bonus action or anything?
Give me a second. I'm gonna find out if I do. Just the teleportation, and if the mouth is closed, now I can't see. So there's that.
Alright.
But I guess what I could do is just like basically go. You know what? I'll hold off because I don't know exactly what's happening right now.
Alright, so after Winthrop is the dragon's turn.
Fuck.
It's the dragon's turn.
Yay!
It has so many things it can do.
Oh no.
It currently has a Winthrop in its mouth.
It has legendary actions.
Oh no.
No.
Here we go.
Alright,
Legendary actions.
It's not often that you get the chance to have a hero in the mouth of a dragon that can breathe, so I think I have to
Oh
do it.
no.
I do.
hate.
Listen though. I do.
We
have
are
I
playing
still have
second
advantage
edition.
on that.
Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna say in this instance it's doing acid breath, right? And it's in a line, which means it's not like a huge chunk. So it's only gonna hit Winthrop. So Winthrop, make a dex save as he tries to acid breath you out of its mouth.
Alrighty, a dex save, you say?
Yes.
That is 16.
Okay.
Not very good,
You fail.
but
But I think you have resistance because of your armor, right?
yes. I do.
So normally you would take 67 acid, but instead you take 33 acid.
Cool.
That's still not cool.
Now, do you want to go flying out of the mouth, or do you want to try to stay in the mouth?
Can I?
If you try, you'll just have to make a strength check to hold on to a tooth or something.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Okay, make a strength check to hold on to a tooth.
Oh my god.
Oh, just a straight strength, or can it be athletics?
It's a saving throw, so it's a strength.
Oh, save.
Oh.
So that's just 4.
Yeah. Okay. So, she shoots you, and you go tumbling into treasure. You tumble
Clank.
down a hill of treasure. You all see Winthrop get hit with acid, and it's just treasure flying everywhere. Winthrop's like
I'm
half
okay.
buried in treasure. And,
This is fine.
I should roll to see if it jostles the piece of the rod and moves it.
No.
Well,
It
same
does
with
not.
that.
It does not jostle the piece. All right, and that was the dragon's turn.
I've successfully distracted him. Yay!
It looks at you, Lilia, and it says something in Draconic.
Oh fuck.
And,
Cool.
and instead of-
I know
Tracy
Draconic.
understands Draconic.
I know Draconic. What the flip did it say?
It says, "You were a fool to come here."
I know. I can't.
Then it is Seraphine's turn.
Okay. Okay. It checks to get up through the mist thing. Was that perception? So that was wisdom? Or like?
No, you're fine. It's just it seems like once they go over the lake of acid, bad things happen.
Yeah, I'm just
You're
trying
on-
to.
You're on the shore, so you're
Yeah,
fine.
I was trying to see which checks you have to make while crossing it. Did y'all do? Was it perception for wisdom?
Yeah, once their eyes shut, they were doing perception.
Gotcha.
checks.
Okay.
At disadvantage, though.
That's fine. Arlie, do you want to go across? Because I know Brave Sweet can shoot from afar.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay.
Darn it. That's what I meant to do. Oh shoot, I forgot. Okay, that's fine.
So I have a DM question. If I were to carry someone, do I have to? What's my weight limit on like carrying while I fly? Because I want to know that before I decide.
Oh, you can carry a person.
Okay, dope. I'm gonna grab Arlie, cast Enhance Ability at third level, which gives me the ability to do 2 people. So for myself and Arlie, I'm gonna give us Owl's Wisdom. So if advantage on Wisdom checks, pop out my wings and try to fly across to get to them.
All right. So you cast a spell on yourself. You grab Airly, and you grab her and you try to fly over the lake.
Yeah.
As soon as you start going over the lake of acid, your eyes are magically forced shut through incredibly cheesy, old, unfair.
We're making all the mistakes
game
today.
mechanics.
It's great.
So, Seraphine, make a perception. You're blind, so it's disadvantage.
No, because now since I have advantage, it's just
So it's just a regular roll.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because I wanted to see if I could have better chances.
Failing might mean you both just fly right into the acid.
Okay. God bless. Umbra's on my side, so that's perception. 22.
Oh, that's good. So you fly across, and you hear the jingling of the coins. You can kind of feel the acid below you, so you're able to continue going.
Yeah.
And once you get across, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to... Arlie, where do you want to land?
Close to the dragon.
Cool, I'm gonna drop her off close by and then remain in the air, just in
What are you
case.
doing?
Okay. So both of you, your eyes are shut, and Airly, you land like in the treasure pile. So make like a acrobatics to stand in the gold pile.
Okay. All right. That is a 19.
Okay, so you're able to land in the gold. Winthrop, you see Seraphine fly over you and drops Airly pretty close to where you are. Oh wait, you
Cool.
don't
I
see
do
that
a
actually.
superhero landing.
You hear that? You do see.
Yeah.
Also cool. I hear a clank.
So Bracelet, you're the only one who sees what's going on actually.
Oh my
You
god.
see the
Bryce,
landing,
you
you're like,
see
oh,
her
that's
face
cool.
front.
I hate it.
I
So
made
I-
a mistake. That's okay.
So everybody's blind down there. Now, I'm curious.
Wait, are we
who-
like blind forever or for that turn?
Right now, it's just there's magic forcing you to have your eyelids shut.
Is it a charm?
Okay, so
Oh,
Fuck.
spell.
do I who do I see is closest to the
Oh,
rod?
I'm sorry. Bryce, it's not your turn. Yeah, I got mixed up. So,
Aw.
Seraphine, you dropped her. You flew across. Doing anything else?
Just remaining in the air, so that way we're not all clumped together in case it blows its way.
We're just about out of time, but Lily, it's your turn. You want to go before we stop?
Yes. So I can't see anything. Like I can't like.
Well, your eyes are closed. That's all. So.
Can I open them?
No.
Magic or shut.
Oh.
I'm just saying if
Scotty says a blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Thank you.
Does Airly's blind fighting carry over from 2 weeks? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Fight bullshit with bullshit. Let's go.
I'm not saying we should have said Zariel, but we should have said Zariel.
I mean,
Yeah.
Sorry, your
I
turn.
have an
Go ahead.
idea, but
I have an idea, but I'm blind, so I don't know if I can do it.
I have an idea and I see.
I have
No,
a very,
I
very,
know
very
see.
stupid idea.
Well, it's your turn. Go before we end.
Okay.
All right.
Theoretically, can I feel around to see where its mouth is?
Bitch.
I guess. Yeah, make a perception. As you
Or
start.
like hear where its like
Feel.
roaring is coming from? Like
You
Oh,
do-
well,
you
yeah,
feel the
that's true.
force?
The roaring. Yeah, you would. But go ahead, make a perception. So it won't be a very hard roll, but you know,
okay.
if you roll really bad.
That's a dirty 20.
So yeah, you've like torso, neck. Yeah.
Can I try to cast plant growth inside of its mouth?
Let's look at plant growth. All
Or
right.
would you curse such a beast?
Plant growth.
thought it was like a.
I just need to see.
If you cast a spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in 100-foot radius start to freaking grow.
Choose a point within range. All normal plants in 100-foot radius. You didn't see any plants at all in here.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. Can I try to let's see. I'm trying to think.
Do you want to wait until next time?
No. I want to do this because otherwise I'll forget.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt on it, and I'm gonna use my Nat 20 on that.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
nice.
All right.
Yeah. I'm casting it at 3rd level. So, no.
Witch bolts.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Make a ranged spell attack against that. Hey, wait.
Yeah, I'm using my Nat 20. So.
All right. I'll let you. It's right there. So.
Thanks,
You're
Scotty.
feeling it, so
Aw.
you know where it is. You can-
Unlimited power.
That's Just doing the math. There's a lot of dice here. Give me a
I
second.
love math.
Okay. That's 39 points of damage.
Whoa. All right.
Pretty good.
39. Got it.
Yes, and I'm going to give Arlie Bardic Inspiration, and I'm gonna fly as far as my little butterfly's wings gotta carry me.
You're gonna fly where?
Away.
Oh, away?
Yes.
Make another perception. So you're gonna try to fly across the lake?
Well, no, like just back, so it can't see me and can't hit me.
Yeah, make a perception. With disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah. 8.
Yo! You fly into the acid.
No!
No, I can walk on water.
I wasn't able to
She wasn't
cast
able to
that.
cast it.
No.
So,
See, that's what I was trying to. Okay, I do have a quick question though, because this
So-
might completely. Yeah. How much damage did I take from the acid again? 33.
30, yeah, from the dragon. Yeah.
What's half of that?
15, 16.
16.
Mhm.
And what is the save that I have to? Like, what kind of saving throw do I have to make to maintain concentration?
That's right. Yeah, it's half the damage. Concentration check. It's like a God. I can never remember that concentration check thing.
Isn't it? If I'm not mistaken, 15 or something.
Was it a con save? Is that what it is?
I don't know what a concentration check is. Con is Constitution,
Page 203.
but then it really. I don't know. It doesn't say.
DC equals 10 or half the damage you take.
It's
Oh,
a
it is
Constitution
Constitution.
saving throw. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
So the DC is a 15.
Okay. That is a. Sorry, what was the DC?
15.
Oh, didn't make it. I got 14.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure if it was there or not.
So,
So
very sweet. You watch Lilia end up flying into the acid, and you watch Lilia take 30 acid damage,
Ouch.
Cool.
and that's where we'll stop for this time.
No.
Great
You know
fun
what
time.
the real awful thing is?
What?
I'm not
What?
gonna be here next week.
Oh no!
What?
You're just in the acid. You died. That's it.
Yeah, I
Gotta roll a new
Okay.
character.
freaking murdered.
Oh, well.
That's not.
I got you,
And a
babe.
whole new universe, because apparently if Lilia dies, the universe implodes.
Nah, bitch, I got spells for that. Don't worry.
Oh
All
boy!
Let's
Oh
do.
boy!
Let's do
Sorry,
plugs.
I'm going on my own real life adventure.
Oh.
Oh.
To Florida.
Oh.
You're going to Florida?
I'm going to Disney.
Oh, Disney! Awesome. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Oh yeah, your date with the.
Gonna hang with the boof.
Yeah.
Kiss him.
You better be sucking up all that time that you have while you're dying.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
All right, why don't we do plugs? Lilia or Aya, got any plugs?
Hey, everybody. I do art sometimes.
Commissions.
Yep,
You
that's
can commission
probably
me to make you some great art. I won't probably get to anything this week, but when I come back, I will do any art you want me to. If you want cute arts, I made all the little pictures on the screen of everybody.
Yeah.
So you go look at my commission page. It's on my Twitter.
All right. Rena, got any plugs?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at Miko Karina, MIKO_CARINA. I've been doing a lot of Pokemon tweeting today because I am a nerd, as you do. Also, I finally got some things in the mail, so I can actually start on some projectos. Here, I'll show you one of them. It's, this is what is a D20 silicone mold.
Nice.
Wow.
So hopefully I'll be able to start experimenting with resin. So I'll
Yay.
definitely post results on that. to see.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's all I really have right now.
I'm so excited for that.
Callie, got any plugs?
You can find me at CapCallie on Twitter. I do art over there. I have commissions open all the time.
Go commission her. Art is beautiful.
Thank you. Retroverse on Friday. And
Yay!
Aya won't be there.
It's a character episode about my character, and I'm not gonna be there. Woo!
Woo!
All right.
Exciting.
What about Brienne? Uh-oh, is Brienne frozen?
Yeah.
Well, you can find Brienne on Twitter at SkinCatBreezy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there she is, sort of.
Okay, so my bedroom does not work with internet, but it's just my phone's dying at the same time. Yes, you can find me there. And I'm moving, so I'm not going to be active very much. But coming February, setting up my own art website and stuff. So
Cool.
Woo!
peace.
And Chloe, got any plugs?
Just follow me on Twitter at Chloe_21. Going back to school tomorrow and dying on the inside.
Send
No.
prayers.
And
School
I'll be back
fun.
next week. Saturday I'll be running Hell's Rebels at 6:30, and then we'll be playing this again next week, and we'll see what
In
happens.
which
with the
we will
Black
hopefully not die, but
Yeah.
I probably will. Let's try to keep the universe from imploding. Why don't we?
I will be too busy for us next week, so.
Listen, I only get to see him like
Aw.
twice a year. Let me have this.
Aw.
I mean, you could just play while you're at Disneyland. I don't know, but.
You could just play. You could just.
I
Bring
have
us up
Star
with
Wars
him.
to see, okay?
Okay, that's fair.
That would be awesome
Yeah.
if you could like play while you were at Disneyland. That would be really cool.
That would be
That would
insane,
be-
and nobody wants that.
But I don't blame you. All right. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for all the bits and all that stuff. And
Thank
we
you.
will see you again next
Thank
time.
you.
Goodbye.
Bye.